Today we are talking about the merriest, the holly-jolliest, the Christmassiest. I don't think that's a word, but we're talking all about the best free Christmas amigurumi patterns, and I have so many to show you today, so hold on to your Santa hat and let's get started. Hi, I'm Elise from the blog LePetitSaintCrochet.com, and you're going to find links for all of the different patterns in the description box below. The very first pattern that we're going to talk about is the Itty Bitty Christmas Cat by Thorsby Cottage. How cute. How cute is this little kitty cat? But if you don't know Katie from Thorsby Cottage, you need to check out her beautiful website. She has some of the most gorgeous free crochet patterns out there. I love everything that she does. This itty bitty Christmas cat is just one of my favorites. Of course, I have a gray cat of my own, so I just thought this would be so fun to crochet a little olive here. And one of the things that I did to change the pattern just a teeny tiny little bit was I added a little bit of felt behind the safety eyes, and I also just did a small French knot for the nose. But otherwise, I followed the pattern exactly the same. I used my favorite worsted weight yarn, which is Berroco Vintage, and I used a 3.5mm crochet hook. So I just think he is so cute. Look at that. I'm going to add a little bit of red and white butcher's twine, so I'm going to make it a little Christmas ornament. How adorable. Now, I did include two patterns that aren't technically amigurumi, but they go really well with amigurumi, so I included them. This one is the Cottage Christmas Toy Blanket. This is actually a free pattern on my website, and it is just a granny square blanket, and I have a full tutorial for how to do it as well. And it includes a little pillow. If you're making a toy for a child and you think that they might like a little blanket and a little pillow for their toy, I think this would be a really cute addition, and you'll find the link for it in the description box below. The next pattern are the Crochet Santa Gnomes by Jen Hayes Creations. I love Jen and I love all of the patterns that she creates, and this one is just so perfect for Christmas, especially if you are, hi Pickle, especially if you love Santa Claus. These would be perfect for your holiday home decor or as a gift for a Santa loving friend or loved one. The next free Christmas amigurumi pattern is the Cozy Snowman by Spin a Yarn Crochet. I love this little snowman pattern, and I love that he is made with some faux fur yarn. I think he is gorgeous. Pickle is at it again. Oh my gosh. This is becoming a regular feature here on the channel, is Pickle going crazy over there. Anyway, I love that this pattern uses faux fur yarn. How cute is that for the little vest? And I love the buffalo check hat that he's wearing. One of the great features of Spin a Yarn Crochet's patterns is that they are crocheted flat, and this one is exactly like that. You crochet a front panel and a back panel, and then you assemble them together, and I love the cozy rustic look of it. Next is the Mini Amigurumi Christmas Tree by Grace and Yarn. I love this simple pattern. I'm so sorry. He's an absolute nut, okay? It just gives me all of the holiday feels, and it reminds me of Christmas past when I used to spend Christmas with my grandparents when I was little, and their Christmas tree and all the little ornaments that we used to have, and it just brings back a lot of wonderful memories for me, and I definitely wanted to share it with you guys too. The next free pattern is the Christmas Ornament Bear by Sweet Softies. I love this cute little teddy bear with his green and white outfit and his little scarf. I think this would be an amazing little stocking stuffer for a child, and it probably whips up super quick. And I love the addition of the little detail with the snowflakes on the little sweater. I think it's a really nice touch. The next pattern is the Red Heart Crocheting Snowman, and I love this pattern so very much. I think it is so cute and so unique, and I think it is perfect for crafters and crocheters because it's a little snowman crocheting. How fun fun is that? I also love that it's not just single crocheted, because sometimes it gets a little boring only making single crochets over and over again. So I think this would be a really fun project. It's a really quirky little project, and if you love snowmen, this is perfect for your holiday collection. The next free Christmas pattern is the Fair Isle Snowflake Christmas Ornament pattern by One Dog Woof. And although this isn't technically an amigurumi project, I really wanted to include it because number one, it's free, and number two, it's Christmas related, and number three, it's crocheted. But it actually looks knitted. You could make a whole bunch of these for your own Christmas tree, or just make one or two for friends and family. They look so beautiful, that kind of Nordic looking Scandinavian Christmas style. And I love that it's a stash buster, and I love that you can do it in any color you want. The next pattern is the Christmas Light Ornament pattern by Sorella. I love this one so much because I have these exact Christmas lights for my Christmas tree, and they remind me of the big old Christmas lights that used to go on Christmas trees back in the day, and I love anything that is nostalgic and reminds me of my childhood. So it looks like it will whip up super quick, and the fun thing that I think that you could do is either make it as a single ornament, or you could make a bunch of them and string them together to make a garland. Whether you put them on your Christmas tree or on your mantle or somewhere else in your home for Christmas. The next pattern is the Crochet Snowman Amigurumi, and I love this little snowman. He is so cute. I love all the details with his little stick arms and the hat and his little face. And you don't see a lot of patterns that use chenille yarn but also have a lot of detail. This one would be really fun to experiment with and to play around with all of the different combinations of colors. The next pattern is the Crochet Nativity set by Whistle and Ivy. I love that this pattern is very rustic and simple, but it conveys the reason for the season, and I love that so much. You have Mary and Joseph and baby Jesus. It's a humble, sweet picture of what this holiday is truly about, and I think this would be beautiful displayed somewhere in your home, or if you wanted it for little children to be able to play with and act out the entire Christmas story. I think that's a really beautiful thing to do. So make sure to check out the link in the description box below for this beautiful pattern. The next pattern is Chester the Christmas Cat by Stephanie from All About Ami. I know you probably already know about Stephanie and her amazing amigurumi designs, but this one is just so very cute. Stephanie is such an amazing designer. She comes up with the cutest little patterns, and I love this one of a little cat hanging out of a stocking at Christmas. I have a feeling that that might be something that happens in our house this Christmas as well, because we have our very own kitten who is into everything. I actually had to put him upstairs because he was just getting into everything and making a whole lot of noise. But you'll find a link for this adorable pattern in the description box below. The next pattern is the Crochet Gingerbread House by Repeat Crafter Me. I love this pattern so much, and probably the biggest reason why is because every time I've ever tried to make a gingerbread house, it comes out really terrible. And it doesn't even matter if I buy one of those pre-made kits where you can just put it all together. I am terrible when it comes to decorating food. Cookies, cakes, everything. I can make them taste really good. I cannot make them look good. So for me, crocheting one is going to be a much better option. The great thing is that she includes lots of ways that you can decorate your crocheted house without having to crochet those decorative pieces. So using felt or using buttons, using trim, all of these different ideas to make an adorable crochet gingerbread house. The next pattern is Santa and Mrs. Claus by Crochetlandi. One of the reasons that I love this so much is that when I was in the 5th grade, I actually got to play Mrs. Claus in the school Christmas play, and you don't see very many Mrs. Claus crochet patterns. So that's why I think this one's really cute. I've saved one of my favorite patterns for very last, and that is the Little Christmas Elf by Lilelise. I love this little elf so very much. I love all of the little details from his little hair and his cheeks and the little belt. One of my very favorite movies from when I was a kid was Babes in Toyland, and for some reason this pattern takes me right back to sitting in my grandmother's living room watching this movie. I think this is a beautiful pattern. I love that it's free. I love that it is is so cute, and you can customize the colors, and you can just make it perfect for your holiday decor or for that special someone that you love and that you're crocheting for. I hope you enjoyed this video filled with free Amigurumi Christmas patterns, and let me know in the comment section below which one was your favorite. And also, if you would please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with somebody that might really love amigurumi and Christmas and crocheting. And I hope you are enjoying getting ready for the holiday season and that it's not too stressful yet. And as always, stay safe out there and happy stitching.